coming to you live from Skin to Soul, episode number 11. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the relationship between meditation and the skin, heart, and the brain. So let me wait a few seconds here. Check this out. This is my new living room. I got rid of my TV, which I haven't touched anyways for about 2 years. So I got rid of my TV, got rid of my couch, and turned my entire living room into a meditation room. And check out my view out there. Yeah, so, oh, and I got this Buddha from India. Check this out. With corals and emeralds. So anyways, meditation, skin, heart, and the brain. Did you know that your skin is the first part of the brain? I mean, think about it. It's the largest organ in the body, and it covers the rest of it, protects the rest of our organs, right? And under our skin, under our epidermis, is tons and tons of nerve endings, which is part of your nervous system, and it constantly sends information to the brain, and all that information to the brain turns into thoughts. Thoughts turn into emotions. Now, whether it's positive or negative thoughts and turns into positive or negative emotions, then sometimes, the skin will tell you something, but we don't know that, what it is until you do introspection. Sometimes you wonder why you have this skin issue, skin problem going on. It could be hormonal, it could be physical. You know what? Stress, nutrition, stress, and emotions are the culprit. It's the environment of not just the skin, but all the organs of the body. But in this video, I'm just gonna talk about the relationship between meditation, skin, heart, and the brain. And also, well, the good news about meditation too is it actually can literally stop the aging process. It blocks the aging gene, the NFKB gene. That's the aging gene, the inflammatory gene. When you meditate, it actually stops, or it can reverse the aging process. You know what? I'm gonna be 50 in 2 weeks, and actually I look younger now than when I was 21 years old. I'm gonna look for a picture, at least I think it's my driver's license. But anyways, I've been meditating for 3 years, and it totally changed my life. I mean, I've had profound experiences meditating. And the relationship of meditation with the heart, oh my goodness, the heart and the brain. When you meditate, you really are tuning in. You're listening inwards, inside. The difference between praying and meditation? For me, praying is you're talking to God, but meditation is you're listening. And the heart, they discovered this in 1991. Heart Math Institute discovered this in 1991, that in your heart you have 41,000 specialized cells called sensory neurites. Hello, sensory neurites, those are brain cells, but it's not in your brain, it's actually in your heart. That's why now they call this the little brain, the little heart brain. And Albert Einstein, he said, we need to follow our heart. Our heart needs to guide us in our life and not our brain. Our brain is there to protect us. The amygdala, there's this peanut-sized, almond-shaped gray matter in the center of the brain, well, actually left and right, that is responsible for the fear response, fear, doubt, self-doubt, and worry. Our head brain is for logistics, calculations, mathematics. It's there to help the heart. But in this day and age now, a lot of people have totally disconnected from the heart, that we're so much in our head. Hey, Sean, thank you for joining. Oh my goodness, the heart-brain connection. I actually have this gadget that I bought from Heart Math Institute. because I'm training myself to for the heart-brain coherence, so that the magnetic field, the electrical activities of the brain and electrical activities of the heart are synchronized. Because if they're not aligned, what happens is you're doubting yourself, or you're worrying, or you're going through some kind of anxiety. The brain looks like a bad day in the stock market. It just goes up and down, up and down. And the way to slow that down is through meditation. And when you meditate, there's this technique that I'm going to be teaching. Actually, I'm going to be teaching this in a couple weeks at Skinworks. And if you're in town, you are invited December 14, 12:30 to 1:30, lunch and learn at Skinworks in Union Street. And I'm going to be teaching about the meditation of the brain. But anyways, the way the technique that you can do so that you can hear the voice of the heart, because the heart is the seat of wisdom, and it communicates to you independently of the brain. It can learn independently of the brain, and it can remember. Your heart can remember independently of the brain. So the way you do it is you slow down your breathing. When you slow down your breathing, it sends a signal to your brain that you're safe. And when your brain thinks you're safe, then that's when it shuts up. It quiets down. And once the brain is quiet, now you can really hear the voice of the heart. It communicates to you in a language that you may or may not recognize. And oh my goodness, the last 3 years, I've had really profound experiences how I can literally hear the voice of the heart. And some people call it intuition, but me, it's not like an audible voice or anything, but it's a voice. It's that little voice in your head. I mean, I literally followed, thank God, I followed that voice in my heart, because it actually told me to sell my house. I mean, it's crazy, but that's a whole nother video. But yes, so where was I? The relationship between meditation, skin, heart, and brain. Yeah, so the skin will feel first. It can feel temperature, and it can feel other people's energies. And so now, it sends information to the brain, and then the brain sends information to the heart, or maybe the heart knows first and sends information to the brain. It's all connected. So I highly recommend to spend at least, I do this twice a day, half hour in the morning meditation and half hour at night before I go to bed. And it just slows things down. It gives you so much clarity. When you listen to the voice of your heart, it can give you so much clarity, and it can even guide you on what to do next, in your life, in your business. So I highly recommend listen to your heart, because it actually talks to you. Your heart actually communicates to you. And you just have to, and if you're new to this, just even start with just 2 minutes to 5 minutes of meditation. And the way I do it, how about this? I'll give you some tips. 3 simple steps that could profoundly change your life as it did mine. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, I highly recommend just grabbing a pen and your journal and just writing 10 things that you're grateful for. And you really add emotion to it. And when you add emotion to it, you know what? You will receive more of what you're grateful for. And then after you do that, after writing 10 things you're grateful for, think of 3 people that bother you. I'm sure you can think of 3 people that bother you, and then just take a deep breath and just send them the energy of love and compassion and forgiveness. It's so powerful. And then put your right hand on your heart and just quiet the mind for like about 5 minutes and ask your heart a question. If you have like a pressing question, about anything, you know, about something that's stressing you out. So just spend 5 minutes, and believe it or not, you will hear the answer to that question about a stressful situation. So yes, put in the write down the comments below if how often you meditate and what kind of meditation you do. I do guided meditation, and I subscribe to actually it's not even a subscription. It's Insight Timer. It's a free app, and that's where I started 3 years ago. And you just kind of explore. You just explore which teacher resonates with you, and you just follow the teaching. And there's so much there. There's so much available, and you can even do binaural beats. It's so good. It gets your brain to theta wave. There's alpha wave, beta wave, theta wave. Theta wave is very relaxed state of mind, relaxed state, meditative state. It's a meditative state, and when you're in a meditative state, it's just amazing how you can hear that guidance that comes from your heart. Hey Yvette, thank you for joining. Okay, that's it for now, because I'm getting ready to go to the gym. You know, I feel resistance. Like I don't really want to go to the gym, but I have to force myself to go, to tell my body who's boss. And who's boss? It's my soul. My soul is like telling my body, you need to get up and go to the gym already. So okay, if you have any questions for me about meditation, skin, heart, and brain, just put in the comments below. Thank you for joining. That's it for now. Bye. See you next time.